hidden message. It's more like to be what I think they might do in the future, because they give a lot of hint in this game. I'll talk what I mean just in a second. But first, I talk about this sign right here. You see this flag? This is basically the symbol for guild counter. You only can see it here, nowhere else in the game. They made this texture just for this guild counter. And there's few places in the game you can see this type of texture. That it seems there's something written on it, but you can't really read it. They are everywhere. And why did they did this? First is because they need to save the game data. To make this type of texture in the game, that means you gotta make extra texture for this. And that will increase the game size. Even it's not that much, but still, it's not necessary for the game, because you can just click on the people and then read it from here. This way is more efficient and you won't waste a lot of data. And with that explained, there's few things in the game that I notice. They did it without any purpose. For example, this place. You only can find this symbol here. But really, there's no purpose for this symbol. You really cannot talk to this person. And this bread place too. You can't really actually buy bread in this game. So why do they have these symbols here? Why do they let the useless data just sit there? What is the purpose of this? As you can see from this game, if the message is not really that important, they'll just reuse the texture to save data for this mobile game. But there's some place you can find something that you only can find from there, and they have some meaning to it. Why did they hide those messages in the game? First, I need to talk about this door. I saw other YouTubers talk about this door as well, and what they said is kind of interesting as well, but in this video I'll talk about what I think these doors are for. Just like what I said, in this game, they don't want useless data, they want to save data. For example, in the main plaza, you can see these doors, and they all have different texture. And of course, if they don't want to make useless texture that doesn't even function in this game, then why do they make 4 different types of them? Why don't they just use this one single texture for every single door? Why did they use different weapon on different doors? For what I think, there is a purpose on this. And that purpose is unique skill. So unique skill is a special type of skill that you need to achieve some requirement in order to obtain the skill. For example, in the original anime, Kirito has this unique skill named Dual Blade, which allow you to equip 2 one-hand swords. And the requirement for obtaining the skill is fastest reaction time. And of course, there's other unique skill as well. For example, Heathcliff has Holy Swords, which is unique skill given to the strongest player in the whole game. The Laughing Coffin's leader, he has a unique skill as well. In order to unlock this skill, you need to kill the most player in the whole game, the strongest player, the fastest reaction time, or the most player kill. They only allowed one person to obtain this unique skill. There's other type of unique skill that you can obtain through weapon mastery. Let's say it's in this game. You need to master your weapon, so you gotta max out your weapon proficiency in order to get this unique skill. And it will unlock after floor 90. And that's original story setting, so I think they will do something different in this game. And why did I think that? Because all these doors have a specific weapon on it. It just naturally come to me that it has to be something about these weapons that got drawn on these doors. And one more thing was this door right here. Some unique skill allow you to equip different type of weapons. Just like this door, I'd never seen this weapon before. It's a chain, connects to a, what is that, claw? What is this weapon? This weapon is too unique. This might be the new unique weapon they made just for this game. In order to obtain this unique skill, you have to open this door. But how to? As you can see, in the middle of this door there is a small hole. It seems it looks like some type of keyhole. But where are the keys? Floor 5 is a really strange floor. If you compare any other floors with floor 5, you will notice one thing, that floor 5 has a lot of stuff that are made by human. But for other floor, there isn't really that much stuff that are made by human. If this place, this floor is not ruined by monsters, then this will be the biggest town floor in the whole game. But it's ruled by monster right now. And the people who live in this floor, they're all gone. Where did they go? Maybe go back to the lower floor, or maybe just go to even higher floor to make a better town. And in this floor, there's a few places that are strange. What I mean is something like this. There's some board you actually can't read. Normally this type of words should be blurry to save the game data, but they didn't do it in here. I'm not saying something about this. I'm talking about that right there. In this whole floor, there's only this place has this weird green light glowy thingy happening. They are trying to make this sign noticeable. And guess what? This sign, you can actually read it. So let me read it for you. Locksmith. Great Castle. Welcome to Great Castle. Great Castle is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Locksmith. Great Castle. What is this board for? Why is this board here? Why do they make this board noticeable? Like there's nowhere else that has this green glowy effect except here, except this place. And they didn't make the words blurry as well. What does this mean? If the owner of this great castle, of this locksmith shop, is not dead, where did they go? I didn't see any locksmith shop named Great Castle on lower floor, so I bet they are on some higher floor. But which floor, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, if we can find this great castle, this locksmith place, we might be able to get a quest. And in the end of the quest, we might get one single key. And maybe, just maybe, we can use the key to open one of these doors, to choose one single unique skill. Of course, that quest is not gonna be really easy. It might be even harder than making the integral series weapon. If you get to choose one of this unique skill, which one would you choose? And of course, that's just a theory. So if you like the video, so please click a like. And if you want more SAOIF content, then please click subscribe. Then I will see you guys next time. お願いします